Sandy M sees a bird. He's gonna climb. Sandy M. See the tadpoles in the video. Aim it at the water. They're in there, though. You just can't see them on camera. Black Cat's here. She wasn't here this morning. Well, hey, Robert! Hey, Robert. So nice to see you this evening. Thank you for being here. We got a kitten climbing a tree here, y'all. It's very windy here. Hey, Rosemary! I thought I would just come out here for a little while and see what kittens showed up, the cats. And they're not all here. Black Cat finally did show up, and a doe finally showed up. She's not eating much. Makes me think they're getting food from some other place. Maybe they got another home. Hey, Angela! Hey, Angela, thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. I don't know if we're going to have any kind of a sunset because of it's really cloudy, but we might. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see my Black Cat this morning. I was worried about her, but she's back. And for a while, I didn't see a doe, and she finally showed up again. Took me forever to get Moo to come out. And they still had a little bit of food left from this morning. I wish that y'all could see the tadpoles. Oh, yeah, they're just starting to, those are some early bloomers. And I'm hoping that I have more. If not, it will be a bad iris year. And for the first time, I did not fertilize them. I just didn't have the money to buy the fertilizer this year. So let's just hope they do good on their own without the fertilizer. But I did get my mother to come outside and look at the azaleas and the iris. It was quite the chore to get her out here. And but I managed to do it. And thank you for watching my videos, Angela. I appreciate it. There's Moo hydrating. I'll walk over and show y'all some of the azaleas. Let me just point it at the ground here. Yeah, Rosemary, these came from where my mother lived, the house I grew up in, and when she moved here, she dug them up and brought them with her. She's probably had these close to 50 years. They're really vibrant, more vibrant than they appear on camera, but she has like a whole row of them here. So they've been planted here, since 1989? 1989. Hello, Diana. Diana, I noticed you asked me that in the comments. You're talking about a vegetable garden. I am thinking about, I just bought some seeds yesterday. I got some cucumbers and carrots, and I'm going to give it a whirl. I did grow a few cucumbers last year, so I'm going to give it a try. Let's see. Come over here to these. You know, Rosemary, they say lilacs will not grow here. It's too hot, too humid. I've always wanted one. I've always wanted to see one, smell one, and they say they just do not like it here. And it's too hot for me too, so I understand. Then we have this one over here, sort of salmon-y colored. And some of these, and anyway. These over here almost died during the drought, so they're not as big as they were. And anyway, there's a whole row of them. The whole entire front of the house is And the whole back end, it's just completely surrounded with azaleas. And most of them have been here, like I said, since 1989. And gardenias. Gardenias are there too, kind of behind the azaleas. But anyway. Yeah, Diana, I'm thinking I'm going to try to grow some carrots. I do like carrots, and I imagine a fresh carrot is much better than those in the grocery store. There's Princess. Yeah. And there's Ethereal. Oh, we have huge, massive gardenias here, Rosemary. My mother took cuttings from them when she left her other house. And just cuttings. And they are huge. Oh, good. I don't know if I'm going to have any success with them. Hey, Michelle. Anyway, here's some more. These are deeper. These are more of a deep magenta. And I have this coral colored one. It's just starting to open. This is a rebloomer. This one's a rebloomer, and this one's a rebloomer. This one is crowding in on my striped one. Michelle, I hope you're feeling well. Thanks for coming back again. This one I got in Monroe. A lot of these I got in Monroe. I could not get anything like that around here. And hey, Charity. Thank you for being here. I'm boring people by showing flowers. There was nothing back here at all about 15 years ago. And then we planted this magnolia. And it was just a little baby. And it's just not getting big enough to bloom. Now this one is a deep crimson. And a tree fell on it during the tornado and crushed it. But it's holding on. It's trying to come back, poor thing. I mean, the tree just fell right on it. And then there's this one kind of hiding back there. But, so yeah, magnolia has to be really old before it makes blooms. But when it makes them, they're only making them at the top, so I can't actually enjoy them. Yeah, I did have a few cucumbers last year. And when these things here has their seeds in it. Anyway, we had a bigger one down there at my grandmother's house, and it just about died during the drought we had a couple of years ago. And so there's almost nothing left of it. And unfortunately. But yeah, a lot of these, all those, we cut them back, the azaleas, 2 years ago. So they didn't do much last year. So I was happy to see them blooming again. I did get myself this lavender plant a couple of weeks ago. I splurged and got this lavender. It smells so good. There's Moo over there. Oh, the kitten's playing. And let's go look at the kitten. There's the doe. Moo is not petable. He's going up the tree again. No? Okay. That's all we're kidding. Hey there, Santiam. Oh, that's the water valve pipes. Oh, I love kittens. Oh, well, that's good, Michelle. Hey, Santiam, don't you want to be on camera, little baby? Hey, little Santi. Oh. The answer is no, I don't have time for you, woman. I'll just sort of move the chair and point it at Doe. We can enjoy watching Doe. Well, hello, Bruce. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. We were just looking at flowers because the cats, I think, are getting food from someplace else. Here's Ethereal. Ethereal's here. At first, I didn't think I was going to have any out here this evening. Is it going to be snuggle time? Yes, everyone. It is snuggle time. His after dinner snuggles. Oh no. Cough, cough, cough. Bruce, I think she's going to be okay. I think she's had a miscarriage. Kazera was pregnant, and then I saw that her whole backside, she's just covered in blood. But I didn't see any kittens, so I don't think she had kittens. I just think she's lost them, because I don't think she was far enough along to have them. I don't think, because she didn't look that big. But she doesn't seem to be in any pain or anything. She's in the house, sleeping. But yeah, she was just literally back, legs, tail, everything just soaked in blood. Now, I haven't seen kittens, heard kittens, and like I say, she's in the house. Hey there. So she must have lost them, but she seems to be feeling okay. She's eating and everything. Now, if she had kittens, she's not with them. She's not engaging with them. So it makes me think she's lost them, because I don't hear any kittens. And she's not. And the mommy cat will stay with the kittens, you would think. So I'm just, the only thing I can think of is that she must have had a miscarriage. She's 1 year old, Rosemary, just a year old. Oh goodness, he knocked the almost out of my hand. Yeah, she just turned a year old. These are all a year old. So for this one, this is just a few months old. This one's about 6 months old. That's Santiam. He goes in and out, in and out, in and out, just like Kazera, or as Bruce calls her, ladder cat. But Kazera has not wanted to go out today. So she's sleeping, so I'm just letting her rest. I'm not going to grab her and chunk her outside. I mean, I'm sure she needs to recuperate. No, they do not have that here, Diana. There's nothing like that around here, unfortunately. And it's, I don't know, about $160 to spay them. I'm just going to have to do one a month, I guess, even though I really don't have $160 extra a month. I don't. Maybe the vet will let me pay it a little bit at a time. I don't know. Because they're chasing after a mockingbird. Look, he sees a mockingbird in that tree. And he's gonna climb up there and get it. Let's see how far he goes. Oops. No? Okay. Santy. So cute. There's Moo hiding back there. And you know what they do with the unwanted pets around here, because it does cost so much to spay and neuter, unfortunately, they just take them to the dump and leave them, unfortunately. That is, to me, it's just horrific that's how people handle the pet population around here. They take them to the dump sites, because we have to carry off our own there's no SPCA or anything like that around here. When I say I live in the woods, y'all, I live in the middle of nowhere, and we do have a vet in town, which I'm happy we have the vet, and because otherwise I'd have to drive a very, very long way to see a veterinarian, and they say that there is one that can do it for about $60 over in a town called Winfield. It's about, I don't know, 40 miles away, but that's a trip. I'd have to go there and back and there and back. So, don't. Well, hello, Daniel. Hey, Daniel, thank you for being here. You know, most of the time something always happens to the cats born outside, the kittens. They were never able to raise them. And last year it was very different. Obviously, because you see all these cats around. So I kind of like having some outside cats. You know, I like for them to follow me when I go for walks and all that. Just playing with stuff. And you know, and they help keep the mice population down there, but I didn't really need any more. So, but you know, like I lost poor little Spot about a month ago. You know, something always seems to happen to the outside cats. I try to guard my heart when I am with outside cats. He's not got played so much he's panting. It's not got too hot, y'all. Ethereal says, I'm just going to snuggle. Aren't you, Ethereal? Yes. Hey, dear. Yeah, Ethereals, they're all a year old now. They were all born in March. They all came from 3 different litters. Like Moo and the rescue kitty Zebra and Spot were Edo's kittens. Of course, you know, y'all don't know the story of Rescue Kitty. I do have a playlist on my phone about Rescue Kitty and what she went through and her amputation and everything. Well, Oliver. Hey, Oliver, thank you for being here. Nice to see you again. Then Ethereal and Shadow and Princess are the smaller black cats kittens, and Kaizera and Locket were the big black cats kittens. And usually the black cat does not raise kittens, although she did raise the black cat, but she was raised 4 last year, but 2 of them, unfortunately, one of them just disappeared. And it was the nicest one of them all. He just, one day I came out here and he was gone. Well, thank you for stopping by, Oliver. I do know it's late over there. And he's back for more snuggle. She hissed at him. You don't like Moo anymore. Oh, you don't like Moo anymore. And it's about, I mean, maybe 30, 35 miles or something like that. Yeah. Or maybe a little farther than that from here. I think because the sign in town says 30 or something like that. And we are about 15 miles from Jonesboro. Well, hello, Adam. Hey, Adam, thank you for being here. But still, it'd still be around $60, which is the only reason we're making it right now is because I sold my jewelry. That's the only reason we were able to heat this winter. I literally had to go to Monroe and sell my jewelry. Most of it was stuff my husband gave me, and I didn't want to think about him anyway, like my engagement ring and a necklace, a diamond tennis bracelet, and he's hiding over there. But yeah, that's the and how why we're not eating ramen noodles every night. He is chasing his tail now, I think, over there. So yeah, and I'm like, well, I didn't, really need to be reminded of anything. And I just thought about how that I had this jewelry sitting in there, and I'd had it probably some of it I hadn't even worn in 15 years. Was kind of sad about the diamond tennis bracelet. I did like the diamond tennis bracelet, but I had to do it because I had no other resources. Unless I went out and stole or something, or found a sugar daddy. I don't want one of them. So yeah, that's the only reason why I have some chicken in the freezer, and I have the cabinets are stocked, and these cats are eating as much as they want to eat. I have cans and cans and cans of cat food, and I was able to drink Diet Coke instead of just water. Yeah, because I sold jewelry, and I sold my uncle's jewelry, and he had no children and no wife. It wasn't like I took something away from somebody. His only living ancestor was my mother, and so it wasn't like, And I never remember seeing him wear it. He had 2 different wedding rings and 2 different class rings. You can get a lot for seeing his gold is so high. A big man's chunky class ring, even in 10-karat gold, will bring quite a bit of money because gold is so high right now. I had some diamond earrings I wanted to sell, and they were very expensive diamond earrings. $500 is all they were going to give me. I said, I can, no, no. And she said, I'm sorry, I know they're worth a lot more. Well, thank you for being here, Diana. It's so nice to see you, and I do love reading all your kind comments on my videos. Thank you so much, Diana. And I don't like it, my kitten's going towards the road. Have a great evening, Diana. So I got to think about, well, if all the time that I'd have to go back and forth to Winfield and how much gas I'd have to put in the car, I could do the spaying about half price. But I'm talking about all that time, and what do I do with my mother? Well, hello, Omnia. Thank you for being here. I'm going to get my kitten. He's too close to the road. I'm going to get him. I don't like that. That makes me nervous. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, after my uncle went into the nursing home, I found his jewelry in his house. And come here. Come here. And I didn't even know he had wedding rings and class rings. I'd never seen him wear them, so. Come here. Let's go somewhere else. Let's don't go out here to the road, okay? Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. Ethereal, don't you go towards the road either. I just keep thinking about Spot. Ethereal, You got to be smart and stay away from the road, okay? You want to do some more climbing? Here, attach, attach, attach. No. Come on, y'all. Let's don't go out there, okay? Come on. Come on. Come on. I wish y'all could see the tadpoles. This watering hole is full of tadpoles. Let's see if I get real close. You're not going to be able to see them, but trust me, they're in there. There's a lot of them. And Moo still will not let me near him. Come here, Moo. Come here, Moo. Come here, Moo. Nope, it's a no-go. The doe sometimes lets me pet her. Used to, she was very wild. But I've been, you know. There's Ethereal. Anyway. Where are you going, Effie? Ran up behind him and swatted him. That was a sneak attack, wasn't it, Ethereal? Well, it's important to stay hydrated, everyone. Remember, drink your water more than you think you need. It is very hot and humid here, like 86. It was, I think we got it to 86 or so today. And the humidity made it feel like 93, and we're under a tornado watch, which I never like to hear that. Don't think we're going to have a sunset tonight. It's going to be worth looking at. I think it's just going to be too cloudy. And we've had under a wind advisory. It's been very, very windy today. Yeah, I took Miracle out today and did a live stream with him this afternoon. And it was too hot for him. He just laid down. He went and found a thicket and got in it. And that was the live stream. Miracle laying in a thicket. He's like, I'm not walking. And then he said he got up. He went back to the house on his own after attacking Shadow, I think. Shadow he attacked. Don't Miracle is a bully to the other cats. There's Effie. Hey, yeah. I'm starting to hear the frogs. Don't know if they're kind of far off, so I don't know if the microphone is picking that up. Yeah, there's just so many things around here that people who live in larger areas take for granted. They just do not exist here. I'd have to go all the way to, you know. I think they do. You can apply in Monroe and get a low-cost spay and neuter, but because I've heard people talk about it, but the Monroe is a minimum of an hour away or more. And I don't know if I'd have to be a resident of that parish. So, you know, I don't know. Ethereal's coming back for another snuggie. Hey there, Effie. Hey there. Hey. Hey, Ethy. Yep, they have a lot of food left. Um, and they didn't hardly eat anything at all this morning, and almost some of them didn't even show up. So it makes me think they're going some, especially late at night. They must be going somewhere else to eat. And there are houses way back in, kind of going towards the highway, and you go up a little bit that have cats. That's where I think Big Tom lives. And I've not seen Big Tom today, so thank God. Big Tom is very disruptive and mean to all the other cats. He's just going to snuggle. Oh, I hear my mockingbird. It let me get really close to it yesterday. Yeah, there's a lot of other cats too, because there's a Siamese looking cat. There's a boy, because the doe he was having cats with Siamese markings. And obviously a doe does not look like a Siamese. And they have the blue eyes and everything. I noticed that they seem to be sicker when they all had the cold. That they seem to, the 3 cats that I have with the blue eyes and the Siamese markings, the cold seemed to hit them harder. But, and seemed to last a little longer. Haven, my cat with the wobbly cat syndrome, he recovered quite rapidly. But Tuxie still has not had it. I better stop saying that, because then Tuxie ended up getting excited and said, "Oh, Serena didn't get it either," and now Serena has it, but she's starting to recover. I've never had all my cats get sick like that. I mean, they kept their appetite though. They were all still eating, but you could just tell that they were not as active. They were very lethargic, and a lot of this, and the one that I took to the doctor, when the first one that got it, was Savra, the rescue kitty, and she, went to the doctor. She got the antibiotic shot, the steroid shot supposed to make her feel better. $179 that I didn't have to spend, and she did not recover and feel better any quicker than the ones who did not go to the vet. I think she took her longer. So that's why I said, well, there's no point in me grabbing all these cats and going to the vet, $179 for each one of them. And it did not seem to do anything for Savara. Did not seem to help her at all. So I'm like, well, thanks for being here, Bruce. Have a good dinner, Bruce. Hello, Daniel. Hey, Daniel, thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm about to go in and make dinner. I think we're going to have chicken sandwiches and broccoli. I thought I had salad, and I looked in the refrigerator, putting some Cokes in there. No salad. I have salad just about every night. No salad tonight, but I will have broccoli. I might make some sort of broccoli and pasta salad thing maybe, but usually I have a green salad or a kale salad or something like that. But I'll probably have to go to town tomorrow for something, and I can pick up some then. Yeah, it's really cloudy, y'all. And I don't think we're going to have a sunset, though. But, I did do the live stream this afternoon. Well, thank you for being here, Adam. I appreciate it. Have a great evening. Yeah, so, I did do the live stream this afternoon, and I thought, well, But I'm just bored and lonely, y'all. I'm so lonely. I can't have a conversation with my mother. I did get her to go outside and look at the azaleas. That was a big thing. I got her outside. She looked at the azaleas and she said, "Pretty," and I got her to go all the way down there to the field and look at the irises. She fell. Uh, I should. I'm gonna have to start giving her her walking cane and let her use that. But it took her forever to get out there to the field. I mean, and then on the way back is when she fell. It's a broken chair. Nobody could. Well, you could sit in it. You wouldn't want to. You couldn't lean back. That's just to keep Daniel, to keep FedEx from running through my watering hole and running over my tadpoles. So that's the only reason that broken chair is there. That's a sign saying, please, I don't really get much from UPS, but I do have FedEx bring my Chewy packages. And sometimes the mail brings something, and I'm like, please do not run through my watering hole, because if they will drive right through it, and I've got hundreds upon hundreds of little tadpoles, and then every time somebody goes through it, it messes it up, the shape and the makes big ruts, and so that's sort of a signal saying no, do not don't go through my. One time there's these people here cutting trees, and they let their battery run dead. I think they had the radio on or something like that, and their battery ran dead. So they had to, and I didn't have any jumper cables. I didn't have anything. So they called a friend, and it was just some random people. I'd never seen these people that they called to come help them. And I had 2 chairs sitting there, and they moved both of them without asking me, hey. Without going around it, they just took them chairs and moved them and went right through the watering hole. I was pissed. I'm like, who the heck do you think you are? You don't know me. You're coming onto my property. I have those chairs there for a reason, and you just, They could have went around it. I go around it every day. I go right through there. I go around it every day when I go somewhere. I just thought, and they were young people, and young people are so rude, and I sound like an old person saying that, but I have noticed that young people are very rude and disrespectful. A lot of times FedEx just stops on the side of the road. Every time they have a different driver, they are not very, I guess people, they change them up, or they quit or get fired or something. And this one guy was leaving the boxes on the side of the road, and I had went to town. And I get the email saying your package from Chewy's been delivered. And I'm like, oh, well, sometimes I just leave it out here in the driveway. And I'm like, well, I better get on home. And I drive up, I'm coming down the road, and there it is sitting there next to the mailbox. Oh my God, I freaked out. And it was a big box. I'm talking, it was probably $200 worth of cat food in that box. I mean, it was a huge box. Anybody could have just drove by, grabbed it, and went on. Luckily, it had not been sitting there very long. And next time I went out there and I knew the box was coming, I sat out here in that chair and I waited all day for that FedEx guy. And I said, don't, and he was about to put it right there, and I crawled his, don't you put my stuff out there for anybody to steal. And he says, well, I didn't know where to put it, because there's, my uncle's apparently abandoned mobile home over there. There's trees growing around it. It's apparently there's nobody living there. And I said, does it look like somebody lives there? I said, anybody could have stole that. I said, that was $200 worth of stuff you left on the side of the road last week. And I was not nice about it. I said, that is unacceptable. Well, hello, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, thanks for being here. We got a kitten in a tree. Kitten in a tree. So, I mean, I didn't mean to be rude, but that was just ridiculous. And the way they throw the boxes around. And I'll have like bird seed in there, and I'll open it up, and their bird seed is ripped up. Seeds are everywhere. Sometimes they deliver them, say the box is here, and then it's not here. And I knew, they tell you, oh, your package is out for delivery. I get the email in the morning, your package is out for delivery. And then one evening, I went to Walmart, but I did not buy any cat food because I knew the box was coming. Hey, Debbie, thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Look, went everywhere. I went to my uncle's abandoned trailer, all around the yard, the front door, the back door. And, hey, that's my chair. No package. Well, I had already been to Walmart and did not buy cat food because I did have a big order coming. And I called Chewy and I said, I don't know what FedEx has done with my package. It is not here. It says it's delivered. They've done that a few times. I don't know where they're taking it to. And I was having a hissy fit. I said, now I'm going to have to go all the way into town. I said, I live in the country. About 9 o'clock at night, somehow my Chewy box appeared at the back door. I don't know if they made FedEx go find it, or if the person that house it went to, they bought it here. I don't know who actually bought it here, but I did get it about 9 o'clock at night. But I mean, they have done that a few times. Apparently they can't read. Oh, that kitten is having the time over there, running around, chasing his tail. It's so nice of everyone to be here. I'm so happy you're all here. Keeps me from being bored. I can't talk to my mother. Well, I could talk to her, but she does not engage much. That's my kitten, Santiam, if y'all don't know him. He's about 6 months old. Or almost 6 months old. There's Shadow. There's Ethereal. Yeah, and the way they throw them boxes around, if somebody had something fragile, too bad, so sad. I mean, they fling them. Well, thank you, Debbie. Sometimes you think your cat likes something, Rosemary, and they do like it, until then they don't. And it's like they've changed their mind. I'll show you some of these, Debbie. They're much more prettier than they appear on camera. But they're just thick with flowers. Some years they do not perform this well, but they are really, this year, these azaleas are putting on a show. They didn't do hardly anything last year, and the bees are loving them. Bees. Yeah, they did not do much at all last year, but for whatever reason this year they are performing very well. I just don't know how well my iris are going to do. I don't know if we got enough cold weather. Iris do need a certain amount of chill time. I'll sort of stand back and show. Oh, the birds now, Daniel, are really, they're really, a lot of bird song. They are in communication about nesting and all that. Oh, I've got eggs in my mailbox. Little bluebird eggs in my mailbox. No, but I might, since there's so many of them, I might pick something. Well, the cats might get into them. For my mother, I was shocked I was able to get her to come out here and look at them. Really, I was. But she she came out here and walked a little bit. These are actually very vivid, y'all. So just sort of take the color and turn it up some in your mind. Oh, the kitten's following me out here. Yeah, I hear you. These, this part of this one died, and there was a whole row of them. You know, I don't see as many butterflies either, Debbie. Usually this is swarming. They're swarming with butterflies. And we have something called a native azalea. And it's usually swarming with butterflies. I have not seen near as many. He likes to follow me everywhere I go. He's a sweetie. I'll show y'all the native azalea. My mother always called it a honeysuckle bush, but I Googled it and it's not. It's a native azalea. They're native to this area, and they dug it up from a place where they went fishing and found it on the next to the lake. And it's about wrapping it up, so it's not going to be as pretty as it was. And we had a hard rain the other night. But oh, it smells so sweet. But normally this is swarming with butterflies. And but nope. I don't know what's happened to the butterflies. Come around here and look at the other ones. For those of you who are just getting here, I was around here earlier. But I'll show them to y'all again. This is my coral one. And these are really a deep, deep, deep magenta. Love these. Oh my God. And here's the, see, he stays with me. He's such a good boy. And then I do love this striped one. And this I got in Monroe. Most of these I did get in Monroe. You can only find the basic ones around here. And now I don't even think you can find them anything around here. So most of these I got. The other ones, my mother planted here when she first moved here. But these, I decided that there was nothing back here. It was just a whole area to mow. So I said, you know what? Let's make it be a garden back here. So we got this big magnolia, all these rows of azaleas, and I got 2 camellias, a butterfly bush, and a hydrangea, but I think it passed away. It did not. Hydrangeas don't often do well here, just too hot. See, this is the new growth coming out on the camellia. Yeah, he's gonna stay with me. And this one I think is a miniature. It's not gonna be very big. I've had it for years. All these I've had for years. I haven't been able to buy anything recently. Yeah. I said, Mama, you know, you ain't got nothing going on out there. And gardenias. There's a whole row of gardenias back here behind them all. So, and she takes a cutting and she'd stick them in the ground, and that's all she'd have to do. There's gardenias. So there was nothing back there. It was just a big plot of grass. And I said, let's do something with that, Mama. Look, he stays with me. Look at how sweet he is. He's so sweet. Let's go to the field. Look at that baby. Oh, he's so precious. Yeah, meow, meow. Come on, let me walk. Don't get under my feet. My field, look at how green my field is getting. It's really greening up, y'all. Yeah, you're cooing at me. No, it's terrible soil. Usually I buy soil to put them in. Now those that are around the house, the first ones I showed, they are, she just put them in the ground. And they've been growing there since 1989. Seriously. And me, once I went and purchased soil. So, you know, I'm gonna take y'all out here to my iris beds. I have 4 or 5, a whole garden. Now I know I need to weed it, but I'm afraid I'm gonna break a stem. Yeah, all this is purchased soil. This soil, this one has fell over. There we go. That one glitters like diamonds. Not that I know of, Rosemary. I've never heard of anyone growing it here. Hello, Isaac. Thank you for being here. This is gonna has so many stems, it's gonna be like a bouquet. Like a bouquet. Anyway. So, but all this whole bed here is all purchased soil. I would say, let me do an estimate. That dirt there is probably, I shouldn't say, $500 worth of soil. I used to work, y'all. I used to make money. I used to work. I used to make money, but I'm stuck here now. Stuck. Well, thank you, Isaac. I do love my plants. They do make life here much better. You know, my daylilies for the last several years have not been doing anything. One year, it got really super cold and we didn't get much rain. And then another year, we had a drought. And right there, look, he stays with me everywhere I go. Yeah, come on, Santiam. And so I'm hoping, and you don't have to be as persnickety with what you fertilize. Dailies with iris have to have a specific kind of fertilizer. And I always get it from the people in Oregon where I buy my flowers. And I just couldn't afford it this year. But I can get just about anything for the daylilies at Walmart. And so I'm going to try fertilizing them, and maybe, just maybe, they might do something, because I have probably 500-600 at least varieties of daylilies. And I have missed them not blooming. And I mean, I have every color, every shape. I have doubles. I have the ones that have the long petals. I have the ones with the rounded petals. I have the ones with ruffles. I used to collect iris and daylilies. I'm miss not getting anything new like that anymore, but you know, it is what it is. And he stays with me, don't you? Don't you stay with me? Yes. Anyway, nope, I don't think we're gonna get the sunset tonight. And I'm surprised this phone has lasted 54 minutes because my battery was not fully charged from when I did my live stream this afternoon. But I'm going to go inside and start making dinner. And Cheryl, I was watching Sydney Cat's live stream today, and she was saying that they were getting a thunderstorm. Yeah, the sky got really dark. We're supposed to have them tonight, unfortunately. So anyway, I'm going to go make some dinner. And, well, it's nice of you to be here, Rosemary, again. I know you only popped in briefly for the other one because you were at PetSmart. I've only been to PetSmart once, about 20 years ago, I think. We have them in one in Monroe, and I went there and was looking for cat trees. I ended up not getting one. I thought they were kind of overpriced there. Personally, they were like $300-400 there. He didn't make the jump. He's got the zoomies. He's got the zoomies, y'all. Oh, they didn't like it. That's odd, Rosemary. Do they normally like it, or was that, or you think it was just that catnip? Yep, no sunset tonight, and yep, I am going to go on. And yes, it's very windy. We're under a wind advisory, Angela. It's been. Oh, there it's about to go. I'm surprised it lasted this long, y'all. Go ahead and end it because it's about to shut off anyway. Thank you all for being here, each and every one of you. It's been so nice visiting with everybody. That kitten's got the zoomies. He's having a good time. Good night, everybody. I appreciate it so much. It's just so to have somebody to talk to. There it goes. Bye. It's shutting down. Good night.